Welcome to Jacksonville, Florida, and the annual site of one of the best rivalries in the sport. Not a lot of distance between the Gators and the Dogs, and once a year they come here close to the state line and draw their own battle lines. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. There's no possible explanation for bringing that one out of the end zone, and they've got horrible field position at the 5. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z. So these are big for the resume.
On 1st down from their own 22. He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And that pass intercepted. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off through 26. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. On the run, it's Robinson. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, defensively, you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And, David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue to grow and get better, but it's a heck of a start.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive units.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Power football with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Georgia!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Gators want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception the last possession. You could tell breaking on the football really, really well. Seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it. Almost had another interception.
And the Gators line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. From the gun, running back gets the give. He gets it past the sticks, and Georgia has a 1st down. And the Dogs hunkering down to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
And you can hear the sound of Larry Munson. Run the dang ball. That's what they've always built this program on, is running the football, physical running backs. That's what Georgia does.
Give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Both of you guys played in this rivalry. Jesse, what's your most impactful memory?
My senior year, 1st and 1 on the goal line, and the Bulldogs had Marcus Stroud and Richard Seymour, 2 first-round picks at D-tackle. Coach Spurrier called Red Snoopy, which was a quarterback sneak. I didn't get it. He called it again on 2nd down. I didn't get it. Called it again on 3rd down. I didn't get it. On 4th down, he subbed our running back, who came in the huddle and says, Red Snoopy, jump over the top, idiot. And we scored a touchdown.
That is great. That is phenomenal.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. To the air, it's Wall. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a 1st down, but it's been weak.
Just destroying his way through the field. And they're able to get him down, but not before he gets to the 2.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
A very productive play on 1st down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs!
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. UTSA is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Alamo Dome, but they've struggled to really pull away. They're up by 10 over East Carolina. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11th. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders.
What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Pulls it in at the 25. Oh, the quick spin move. They get him stopped, but not before. He gets it out to the 40-yard line. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Give to the running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled their last time out. They knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively at this point.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Georgia 16, Florida 0.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. They'll run it from the gun. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. These two first met back in 1915, and for much of their histories, they've been sleeping giants. But, man, when they wake up, do they wake up?
Well, two programs, obviously, with a lot of history and a lot of great players in the past, but I feel like because of the recent...
Gonna let it fly. Picked off. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
I like it. It's like laying up on a par 5. There's no time and no place for that. We don't need that, all right? Take your shots. It's 3rd and long. I don't need to throw it 17 yards short of the stick. Nice job taking a shot down the field, trying to get the first down through the interception, but no harm.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. The Gators grabbed the Dogs and put them in a death roll the last time they met, blowing out Georgia.
Yeah, it was like Tim Tebow, Danny Werfel back playing quarterback for the Gators again. They were throwing it through the air. They were getting it done on the ground as well. Offensively, the Gators last year couldn't be stopped, and Georgia knows in this one this time. They've got to be able to get some stops and get some takedowns.
So just out of curiosity, because I don't know the history, you name those guys, the other quarterbacks that could win. What was your record against Georgia?
We're 3-1. I think I had a QB sneak team.
Accidentally tripped and fell in the end zone. But the other guys he named had big games against the Dogs.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. To the air, it's Lagway. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Gators will hustle to the line. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Trying to get to it. They got him. It's a sack. Took a chance to try to score the touchdown and now get nothing. Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a first and goal. Snaps it in the shotgun. Moving out of the pocket. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to cases. Third and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, it puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And with the
damn playbook ain't worth a shit.
Lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Back to pass. It's Lagway. Fires to the big fella. Tackle is made at the 23. Let's call it a 5-yard pickup. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Timeout, Georgia.
From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Webb. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Trying play action. Gonna take a shot. Fires it into traffic, and it's picked off. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
Defense is about negative plays, creating negative plays and creating turnovers. What a great job, not only creating the interception, but doing something after. You see the blocks after the interception, returning almost back to the house, and now you set your offense up with great field position.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Here's the handoff. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to impose their will with the run. Relying on that running game as they threaten a pickup of 4 down to the 13. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Wall. They're working that left side. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now 1st and goal. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the 1st half. Before then, they can get another score. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Georgia going up tempo. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Quarterback sneaks ahead. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown.
Yeah, and they got stuffed on 1st and goal, and they said, let's go to Old Faithful. Let's get the quarterback under center, run quarterback sneak, make this defense stop. It's such a hard play to stop, and the offense gets the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Tulane is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Sean King, and they are right back in this. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Tulsa. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. To throw, it's Lagway. Coming after it. Finds his big tight end. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Got his man in the middle. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
It's caught downfield.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire 1st half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt and leads them to scoring some points here before this half is over?
And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live and dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Looking downfield, it's Wall. Unloads to the wideout. And wings it incomplete.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Starting to feel a little pressure. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He has shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
Takes the handoff. It's Robinson. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
They run the reverse. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Now facing a 3rd and long. The snap sets up to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll try to add another to their lead. Oh, and he missed it. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
You just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart. You're going to be aggressive with your decision making.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Takes a shot as he lets it go. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Pressure coming. Still looking. He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish up the half, but we'll head to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Robinson. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll try the run. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game?
On 3rd down, going up top. Quickly to the tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, passing complete.
Couldn't make the play on 1st down. They'll try it again, 2nd and 10 from the 27. They'll leave it with him. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. The Gators want to crank the tempo. Off the play fake. Going over the top. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position. They don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
The Bulldogs will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Well, they get another big run for a first down, and if you're on offense, you love the way your offensive line is blocking early in this game. They're getting tremendous movement, and they're making life pretty easy for these running backs right now.
The Dogs are marching down the field. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Determined effort to pick up 6 and get it inside the red zone and down to the 16.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box and more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Run in the red zone. It's Robinson. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end. Touchdown, Dogs! And the route is on. There is little the Dogs enjoy more than sticking it to the Gators, and boy, are they doing it right now.
Yeah, taking care of business. And listen, Georgia prides itself on being a physical unit. Every year, they're going to just pound you and bludgeon you. And Florida has had no response, just like in the last several games in this series. Georgia's just, they got the upper hand.
Georgia's always had talented teams. Certainly that they were very talented back in the day when I played them. The program was in a great place. But because of recent success, they're just at a different level now. What they're recruiting, what the expectations are, and they're really showing that here in the second half.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Gators sending the offense back to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he...
And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. UTSA has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 20 over East Carolina. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this off.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's got it down the right side. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And the Gators moving quickly to the line.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp.
Well, the defender got his hand on that one, tipped it up in the air. Offense, man, they're lucky that one wasn't big.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Second and 10, he'll throw again. He's not afraid to go deep. And that shot downfield falls incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the third quarter.
Boy, if I had a better damn playbook, bro, this shit ugly, man. This shit is ugly, bro. I ain't knew Florida playbook was like this, yo. I can't remember. I couldn't remember the team that I got them on in my other league. I used to play with that same playbook in my other league, but I don't have this. I don't have the set in this league. I got to make sure I put it up there when I get out of this game right here, though. Damn, what playbook that is I be using on the other league. They got split back. Split back formation. They be running. They got a lot of good plays in that playbook too. I think it's UNLV if I can remember right. Yeah, I like that playbook, yo. They got some plays in there.
Moving deeper into enemy
Langley has got a slow release too, man. I'm used to quarterbacks that get that ball up out of there a little quicker. I'm talking about even under pressure. He ain't good under pressure. You got a good defensive line. That's why I can't really stress it too much, because your defensive line, pretty much no matter how you get it, they gonna roll with a good defensive line. My offensive line, they all looking like they on the far right now. How to get there. That last game I played though, we had probably about 400 or 500 yards passing. I told you I was eating dude up, bro. Damn, I can't remember who that was. I'll say it was that first. I think it was that first game of that season. Not the first game. It was that fourth game. It was the game, the last game that I played. I know I had a bye. I think I had a bye the last game. Yeah. Man, you got some, man, that I'm like this right here. I call a good player, a good player. They play consistent ball the whole game.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass.
Oh man, my receivers, I need some speed, man. I can't recruit nothing, bro. Hey, I can't get rid of nothing on the recruit, and I know how to recruit.
He's thrown multiple interceptions in the game too. Nothing coming easy to him.
Some of these will be sitting back doing the X.
When your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here.
I had to do something.
Quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Ain't no idea what's going on. I had him over for a split second, but I still couldn't twist my body and throw it.
Corners are walked up tight. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hill.
Where the hell making the hell to say?
Tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
It's so nice when you're in offense and you get in these third and shorts, and you know the defense has to be aggressive, has to commit guys up.
What you doing?
You want to take your shoes off, man? Area. Nice job by this offense, slipping in the pass.
So trading, I ain't doing nothing. I need to get out here and save my money for a better day.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
Damn, boy. Our receivers can't get open. They don't need for me to throw it. Already done force box.
Defense rolls.
Almost every throw that I threw.
On that last play. Now a second and long coming.
Yeah,
dropping back. It's Flagway.
Man, you couldn't body this one dude, man. Come on, man. I just knew I had him with the body too, yo.
The 30, past the 20.
I just knew I had him with the body.
What a great play by the defense of paying it off with the
Didn't I that dude in the second quarter? No, those are others. Those are running back.
Record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
You didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought
this game's over as it is. You were trying to be a problem.
Still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
And the damn storm coming back, bro. Man, we had some crazy clouds yesterday, bro. That was my first time ever. I'm in Texas. First time ever seeing something like that. Houston. They had what they call like a chef
The
clock.
Gators sending the
Man, I'm talking
offense
about
back to work.
it looked like something
This
off of an
possession
AI,
will be
bro.
a test after
Like
squandering that
it
long
looked
drive
like
throwing a pick six
how a
early.
You're
steamroller
right,
be
Reese. Well,
rolling
I think this is really
steam.
dependent, too, on the
That's how the
leaders in this
cloud
huddle
look
right now
going
to
all
step
across the
up
city, bro.
and help this offense
I'm
get back
dead
on
serious.
pace here
Matter of fact, I'm gonna
on this
post it in
drive.
the chat, yo,
This
so you can
defense
see
is
what I'm
front
talking
foot
about
now. They're
in a
excited.
minute.
They're jacked up. They just
Yeah,
made a big
that
play.
jump
They
looked
got all the
real
momentum,
crazy,
and they're
bro.
ready to hunt.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
My daughter about to be coming down here. And she's about to be Fort Hood is in San Antonio.
Right back to the well.
Or say like
And they
that.
try to
Oh,
run
she about to
inside,
be in
and there is
Killeen.
nowhere to go.
No, the one in San
Yeah, this
Antonio.
offense has to find a way to run the football.
That is-
They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense,
know.
something to jumpstart.
I know that where she going. She's going to take up forensic.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too. Because
She going to the Air Force. She do her basic training in Texas, and then she'll do college. Her college is
defense,
NC
they've
State.
risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Oh,
So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion.
oh, y'all want to take on a different complexion? Boy, they won't even let me choose the right audibles, man.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Here on 3rd down for this offense. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout.
Oh, come on, catch the ball. That receiver's whack, bro. Like, they straight whack.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly.
Football.
And the pass hits, picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 10. And he is taking all the way.
Like, no, why he running up instead of just walking the sideline, bro? Like, he gonna really run him down at an angle. Come on, man.
Extend the lead here late.
Bro, that was crazy, man.
That could not have gone any worse. You're thinking 4th down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that.
You gonna get hit with some serious
all the way
stones.
for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. He'll call for the fair catch here.
I can't mess with the stones on people, bro. I got damn guard in my damn leg. That damn like shit, man, I be booting.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe
He's making out of dollars, man.
Condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good.
Where you going?
That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives.
Going for it all.
Come on, man. That's what I'm talking about. These receivers ain't nothing. I got a team where these receivers be catching this ball right now, man. I don't care what the contact or not. These dudes soft.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Oh, this execution is ugly. Look at, I can't even pick a order.
Multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Makes the catch. He's got enough. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a...
He's going to fire deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Fires into traffic. It's picked off.
The number one objective for a defense.
These dudes sorry as crap, man.
Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional.
I
They
hate
have to
that
pass the
this
football.
going,
You
man.
bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
The give and tick, 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 tick. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him.
Good game,
Second
fam.
guy finally did.